From West Gym on the campus of Carleton College in Northfield, Minnesota, it's time for some MIAC Conference volleyball. The Carleton Knights hosting the Cardinals of St. Mary's University. And what should be, if it's anything close to what the football game just was, between the St. Olaf Oldies and the Carleton Knights, oh my, you're going to have to call the ambulance. I thought the Carleton Knights were going to win that football game. They had a first and goal at the 6-yard line, 2 minutes to go in the game, and unfortunately they could not score and ended up losing to the Oldies 19-13. And now we're over here at West Gym to bring you some MIC Conference volleyball. The Carleton Knights much improved from a season ago. No, they're not where they want to be, but their head coach, Abby Walton, in her third season, has made this team really grow by leaps and bounds, and it's only going to go upward, I do believe. Right now, the MIC Conference standings have Bethel and Gustavus sitting atop with 4-0 records. The Royals are 14-4. The Gusties are 11-9 on the season. St. Olaf is next. They just defeated Carleton. They swept them last night, did the Oldies. They're 3-1 in the league, 13-4 overall. St. Catherine is 3-1 in the league, 13-7 overall. St. Ben's is 3-1 in the league, 6-9 overall. The Augsburg Aggies are 2-2. Carleton, McAllister, St. Scholastica, Hamlin, Concordia, all 1-3 in the league. Carleton has 10 wins and 8 losses overall on the season, so they are one of 6 teams in the MIAC. There are 12 teams in the MIAC. 6 of them have double-digit wins, and Carleton is one of those 6. I know Coach Walton told us earlier this season a goal of this team is to get into the top portion of the league. Then they still could get into that top 5, top 6. Will have their match when they take on Augsburg at Augsburg on the 23rd of this month. And McAllister is 1-3, 9-10 overall. St. Mary's is 7-12 overall. They are 0-4 in MIC Conference action. As I said, Carleton 1-3 in the MIAC, 10-8 overall on the season. Amber Zitzow is in her third season as the head coach of the St. Mary's University Cardinals. She is assisted by Lynn Nelson and Holly Weinberger. Of course, Abby Walton, as I said, in her third season at Carleton, is assisted this year by Luke Lopez and Ida Steingus. Carleton right now is warming up at the net. St. Mary's is looking on in the background. We're not too far away from the start of this match. A 5 o'clock first serve is scheduled. The beauty of college volleyball is it starts when they say they're going to start. They don't have JVs. They don't have, everybody using the same court. And so you're going to start on time by and large. As St. Mary's is now going to be attacking the net, Carleton's going to go to their locker room and get organized for this match against the St. Mary's University Cardinals here in West Gym on the campus of Carleton College in Northfield, Minnesota. If you just tuned in and you say, what's Gordy talking about, the football game? Well, we had that on Power 96 radio this afternoon. What a game. Carleton was down. They came from behind, and it looked like they were going to win the game. There was about 2 minutes to go. They had a first and goal at the 6, and they could not score. They had a wide open receiver in the end zone. Just missed, I think, on the second or third play of that 4 downs that they got, and then they tried to get the ball on a fade route to the super receiver in Ten Sabona, who I think might have been injured even before that. And unfortunately, they weren't able to connect on that either, and the St. Olaf Oldies escape and get the GOAT trophy back and the Cereal Bowl. 19-13 was the final score there. There's no trophy on the line here. They should probably pick that tradition up in volleyball, You'd have the St. Olaf and Carleton obviously would be a rivalry in any sport. They, of course, have a basketball trophy when St. Olaf and Carleton play each other, but there's no reason why you couldn't pick up some other trophy games along the way. The beauty of trophy games in my opinion, is you got something to play for on years that, how many years are you actually going to maybe play for a conference title? Typically, your average team in the MIC conference, right? Now you're talking football. St. John's pretty much every year. They're up there at the top. Concordia and used to be St. Thomas. They're no longer in the MIC conference. Volleyball trying to make a comeback here at Carleton. I know when Heidi James was here, they had some really good teams. I shouldn't say when she was here. She's now the AD here at Carleton. But when she was a volleyball coach, it's some really good teams made it to the playoffs. And that was back when St. Thomas was in the league, and of course they were dominating the league back in those days too. So we're looking forward to what should be a good match here today. The Carleton Knights taking on St. Mary's. On the 18th, they'll be hosting McAllister. McAllister will be the team that they host on the 18th. Then they travel to Augsburg, and I do believe we got that match on the radio, the 23rd at Augsburg. They're at Hamlin on the 26th. They host St. Benedict on the 30th. And then in November, they hit the road to St. Catherine on the 2nd. And I do believe we got that match on the radio. And on the 6th, UW River Falls. They got a really nice facility there at River Falls. And on the 9th, they finish off their season at home against the Concordia Cobbers. And I think we might have that match on the radio, too. I'm not sure. I don't remember. It might be around state tournament time in state volleyball. I can't remember. In any event, St. Mary's warming up to my left. Carleton is standing at my right. Watching St. Mary's warm up, and now they're going to serve. St. Mary's will have a couple of minutes of serving, and then the Carleton Knights will have a couple of minutes to warm up serving, and then we'll be ready to get this thing underway. Carleton Night Volleyball here in West Gym on the Carleton College campus. This is Gordy Kosfeld. Next week, the St. John's Johnnies will be on Power 96 at Carleton. We'll be at Bob Sullivan Field in the Laird Stadium and have that game for you. We'll get underway about 12:40. About 12:40, we can get that underway next Saturday. So they're just about done warming up here. The St. Mary's will conclude with their serving, and then the Carleton Knights will do theirs. And you just heard the horn that goes to your next rotation of warming up. And it's the Carleton Knights that'll be doing some warming up here. Again, Carleton just played last night against the St. Olaf Oleys. St. Olaf won the match 3-0. That was the final, 3-0 last night. Coming into this match, team hitting percentage, attack percentage for the St. Mary's University Cardinals is 130. Their opponents 145. For Carleton, 157. Their opponents 161. Carleton comes into this match averaging 11 kills per set. They have 749 kills, 366 errors, in 2,445 attacks. They're averaging 9.9 roughly assists per set. Averaging 15.2 digs per set. Their opponent's 16.2. They're averaging about 1.5 blocks a set. Their opponent's about 1.6 coming into this one. Carleton is here at home 3-1. They're 1-4 on the road. They're 6-3 on neutral floors. 1-3 in the conference. 10-8 overall in the season. The St. Mary's University Cardinals find themselves 1-4 at home. They're 2-3 on the road. They're 6-4 on neutral floors. 9-11 overall. 0-4 in the MIAC. They're averaging 9.5 assists per set, 10.5 kills per set. Digs are 15.7. Blocks 1.1. As the teams continue to warm up here, our broadcast of service of Carleton College. Carleton College bringing you our broadcast here today. So as the Knights continue to warm up, we're going to take a little break. We'll be coming right back here in just a jiffy.
Carleton College's faculty members are highly respected scholars, researchers, and practitioners in their field. But above all, their first priority is teaching. Every course at Carleton is taught by a professor, not a teaching assistant, and classes small enough to offer individual attention for students. A student-to-faculty ratio of 9-1 ensures Carleton students have plenty of opportunity for interaction with their professors.
South Country Health Alliance understands and supports rural health care. South Country is the local option for health care coverage for those eligible for medical assistance and Minnesota Care in 8 Minnesota counties. Local caring staff help members get the care they need. They provide medical, dental, chiropractic, vision, and prescription drug coverage. South Country Health Alliance also offers additional perks like gift cards for receiving certain preventive care services. No matter what age you are, they've got you covered. Visit mnschA.org for eligibility information and plan details.
Well, the Knights are now serving their final rotation of warm-ups here. Knights with the white jersey tops, the blue numerals, the dark blue shorts, and the St. Mary's University Cardinals. As you can imagine, they have cardinal red tops. They have the black shorts, white numerals. It says St. Mary's on the front of their uniforms. Carleton has Carleton emblazoned on the back on the top of their numerals. As they were serving toward one court, now they're ready for the final rotation here of warm-ups. As they're counting it down, and we'll see if we can't get this mic'd up here.
Therefore, as we continue to fight for equality and anti-racism and justice for all, Carleton College and its athletics program fully support your individual freedom of self-expression as we play the national anthem.
Well, there you have the playing of our national anthem.
Now, the Xavier University Cardinals. First off, their reserves. Number 3, Katie Hopkins. Number 5, Brianna Hopkins. Number 6, Ashley Rogers. Number 8, Grace King. Number 9, Maddie Baker. Number 12, Brianna Butcher. Number 15, Isabel Sheets. Number 16, Kylie Carleton. And now their stars. Number 4, libero, Lindsay Russell. Number 7, Sarah Emma Rose. Number 10, Debbie Clemens. Number 22, outside, Allison Wood. Number 23, Paige Coon. Number 24, middle, Rachel Redler. And number 25, middle, Callie Olsen.
Coaches.
And the coaches for the next game for the Cardinals are being coached by Amber Zitlow and assisted by Lindsay Nelson and Holly Lindbergh.
Well, I think we're ready for some volleyball. St. Mary's left to right, Carleton right to left here in the first set. You didn't catch the starters: Megan Smith, Elowen Swafford, Rachel Bingham, Madeline Dimitri, Sylvia Dixon, Jennifer Bricker for Carleton, and for St. Mary's, Lindsay Rosso, Emma Romas, Devan Clemens, Allison Wu, Paige Klug, Gretchen Bredberg, and Callie Olsen. Libero for St. Mary's in a dark blue top with white numerals, the remainder of her teammates in red. And for Carleton, a dark blue jersey top with gold numerals. And, of course, the remainder of the team in white with the blue numerals. Looks like Carleton will start this. Well, I shouldn't say that. I thought, but both of these guys have balls in their hand. Now that I look. Liberos are checking in. As the Knights are doing some dancing. The libero for the Carleton Knights is Madeline Dimitri. She's a freshman, 5'8", from San Francisco, California. And starting to serve for St. Mary's will be Clemens, the junior, 5'7", setter from Chatfield, Minnesota. And she tosses it up, and we're underway. Reception is made by Carleton. The set goes to center. That little tip picked up by St. Mary's. Set goes to center of the net. It's hammered down, unable to come. Oh, my, what a great job by Carleton to get it back over on the third hit. Set goes to center. There's a block, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds. The stuff by Jennifer Bricker. 1-0 Carleton. That was a great save by Carleton. I thought sure that ball was going to go down. So serving now is going to be Smith, Megan Smith, 5'7" sophomore from Salem, Oregon. Jump serve is received in the back row. The set goes, the back set, and it's hit off the blocker, stays on the court. With the kill that time is Paige Klug. She's a sophomore from Caledonia, Minnesota, 5'10". Klug will now serve. We're tied at 1 here in the first set. Best of 5. From that right corner, flat-footed serve is received. Ball's popped up by Smith just inside the attack line. It's a kill for Rachel Bingham. 2-1 Carleton. Coming in to serve here for the Knights is going to be Ella Curtis Ravel. She's a junior, 5'8", from Denver, Colorado. From that right corner, she'll slap the ball over. Reception's made in the back row. The set outside left, angled, picked up there by the libero. The back set is blocked, kept alive by Smith. Bumped up in the air here by Dimitri, and then a kill for Dixon. 3-1 is our score. Continuing to serve is going to be Ella Curtis Ravel. Good hard serve. There's a save by the setter. It's flipped over, kept alive there by Carleton. You go outside left. Dixon goes down the line and missed. Just missed it, Sylvia Dixon. 3-2 Carleton. Serving for St. Mary's is Callie Olson, the sophomore 6-footer from New York Mills, Minnesota. Reception by Dimitri. The set and the kill for Bricker. St. Mary's chased that ball down to the back wall. I didn't think there was any way they were going to get to it. Checking in the front row here for Carleton is Ellen Swafford, the freshman, 6-footer from Portland, Oregon. Serving is Bricker. There's a back set. It's hit off the blockers. Easily getting to it is Carleton. There's a quick set to the center, and it's hit wide by Swafford. 4-3 Carleton, first set. Bricker will sit down. Serving for St. Mary's is going to be Kinley Grattan. She's a freshman, 5'7", from Holcomb, Minnesota. There's a little tip and a great save. What a terrific save by Madeline Dimitri. She just flipped that underhand right about the attack line, got it over, and I think St. Mary's was celebrating the point before it was ever registered. 5-3, Carleton leads it here in the first set. As the serve by Lucia is a jump serve. They go outside left. The angle kill. Dimitri is right there. Go cross court. It comes back over. And a hammer by Swafford for the kill. Dixon had the hit before that actually got St. Mary's somewhat out of system. Isabel Macias, a junior setter, 5'8", from Coral Gables, Florida. She's serving. back set, punched over the double block. Unable to come up with it is Carleton. On the kill that time is Brenna Bruckert. She's a junior, 5'10", from Eau Claire, Wisconsin. 6'4", Carleton. Serving for St. Mary's is going to be Emma Romas, the freshman, 5'6", from Caledonia, which isn't too far from Winona, and it's a service error. Here in the early going, St. Mary's is hitting $125, 273 for Carleton. They're up 7-4 on the Knights. Serving is Sylvia Dixon. Dixon with her jump serve from the right corner down the line, picked up there by their libero. Back set right, hit off the tape and out of bounds. I thought it was off the net. I did not see a touch, but they called a touch. And we're right on the net. Serving for St. Mary's is going to be Rosso. Lindsay Rosso, sophomore, 5'6", ran to Rochester Lourdes. Her jump serve is received in the back row by Dixon, popped up by, as there's a angle kill attempted by Bricker, and then it's hit in by St. Mary's. 7-6 Carleton here in the first set. As Rosso continues to serve. Right leg's bandaged up quite a bit. Reception Dixon, no, it's an ace. We're tied at 7 here in set number 1. Tied at 7. Rosso's serve from just sort of in the left corner, not really. There's a back set right, there's a slide, and it's hit wide by Carleton. They tried to run the slide with Swappert, and it went wide. And it's 8-7, Cardinals lead. They were down 7-4 a blink ago. They're on a 4-0 run. As Rosso's serve is a hammer. Dixon pops it up. Dimitri gets it outside left, and it's around the block. Right there is Rosso. There's a quick set, and she can't get it over the net. Unable to get it over the net that time was St. Mary's Callie Olson, the 6-foot sophomore. Serving will be Swappert. We're tied at 8 here in the first set. That left corner, hammered. Reception in the back row. Center of the net, nice save. It's punched over the block. Right there is Messia. The set goes outside left, and just a spank, but a long spank. Too long was the hit by Kate Wazinski, the sophomore, 5'11", from La Jolla, California. So 9-8 is our score. And coming in to serve for St. Mary's is Clemens, the junior from Caledonia. Set, there's a tip. Unable to come up with it is Clemens. Just a little dink at the net by Wazinski. Going back to serve is Megan Smith, the sophomore from Salem, Oregon, 5'7". Jump serve right corner, changeup. Ball's popped up by Rosso. Clemens goes outside left. It's tipped, picked up by Smith. Now they bump it outside left. It's hit off the blocker and out of bounds. And that's a point for Carleton. Wysinski. Dimitri with a nice set there. It's 10-9. Carleton leads it here in the first set. Smith jump serve. He is in, they say, just inside the back line. So an ace. She'll do it again. Tried the change up and couldn't quite get it over the net. So it's 11-10 Carleton here in the first set. Coming in to serve for St. Mary's is going to be Paige Klug, the sophomore, 5'10" from Caledonia. She karate chops it over. Reception is made. The attack line, Smith gets it. It's hit very long. Was it touched? They say no. Then one person says yes. So it is going to be a kill for Jennifer Bricker. Coming in to serve for the Carleton Knights is Ella Curtis Ravel, the junior from Denver, Colorado. She stands 5'8". from that right corner. She'll spank it over, and it'll be an ace. Carleton picks up the ace. Knights lead at 13-10, moving right to left on your radio dial from that right corner. Receptions made by Rosso. Set, Klug, and a stuff. Clemens, rather, was setting, and a stuff by Carleton. There to make the stuff for the Carleton Knights was Rachel Bingham, the sophomore 6-footer from Lake Quivira, Kansas. 13-11 is your score. And that's hit long. St. Mary's serve error by Callie Olson makes it 14-11 Carleton. Going back to serve for the Knights is Jennifer Bricker. Bricker, the 6'1 sophomore from Troy, Michigan, approaches the line and hammers it. And it's nearly an overpass. Smith pops it up, and they're going to call a hover here by St. Mary's. 15-11 Carleton. Bricker serving. Goes to the side. It's picked up. Set goes outside left. Hit off the blockers. Got the lie by Carleton, pushing it over the net that time with the Knights center of the net. Now it comes back over. It's spanked down the line. Oh, man. Upset with herself as Bricker. She got to it, but she couldn't control the ball. And it's 15-12 Carleton here in the first set. Coming in to serve for St. Mary's is going to be Kinley Gratton, the freshman, 5'7", from Hoka, Minnesota, La Crescent High School. There's a nice quick set and a tip by Swappert. I guess it wasn't so nice. All she could do is tip it, and she tipped it right into the block of Brenner Bruchter. 15-13 Carleton here in the first set. St. Mary's from that right corner. Reception's made by the libero. Smith back sets it. It's angled. Picked up in the back row by St. Mary's. Now passing it over is Rosso for the Cardinals. Smith is going to back set it right. And a kill for Carleton's Rachel Bingham. Carleton has a service error, making it 16-14 Knights. Coming in to serve for St. Mary's is going to be Emma Romas, the freshman from Caledonia. Flat-footed serve is received in the back row. Perfect pass, back set. Swappert puts it down. The key was a perfect pass. Nice set there from Smith. Checking in for Carleton is going to be Kate Wazinski, the sophomore, 5'11", from California. Sylvia Dixon will serve. Reception's made in the back row. Back set, tipped over the double block. Right there is Dimitri, and it's hit wide by Swappert. A lot of hitting errors, a couple service errors here for Carleton. They're up 17-15 here in the first set. This sport puts a premium on not making mistakes. Rosso standing right by the wall where it says Carleton. Jump serve. Reception's made. And a pass goes to the center of the court. It's hammered from the back row. Picked up by St. Mary's. They bump set it outside left. It's over the solo block. Now there's a dump attempt by Smith. It was to the task was St. Mary's. It's hit over by the Cardinals. Smith goes outside left. She wails on it. It's popped up in the air. Rosso pops it up. It's blocked by Carleton. Now the ball comes to the left side. It's hit over the blockers. Got a good volley going here. Left side hit over the blocker, and getting the kill is St. Mary's. The Cardinals got the point from Grace King. She's a sophomore, 5'7", from Clayton, Wisconsin. And it's 17-16 Carleton. We're in the first set at West Gym on the campus of Carleton College in Northfield, Minnesota. Rosso's jump serve is received with a catcher squat. There's a set Hit down by Swafford for the kill. Smith with the assist. Already racked up 6 assists. 18-16 and another service error by Carleton. 18-17 Knights. Coming in to serve for St. Mary's is Clemens. Right corner, reception's made in the back row. Dixon, the set goes to center, and it is put down by Jennifer Bricker. 6'1" sophomore from Troy, Michigan. The Seal will have a seat. Smith will go back to serve. Bingham checks in the front row. The jump serve by Smith is received by Rosso. The set to the center of the net is hammered. They say it was touched. That would have been long, but it was touched. So it's St. Mary's ball. Carleton leads at 19-18. You go to 25, you have to win by 2. Serving for St. Mary's is Paige Klug, the sophomore from Caledonia. Young lady was a good basketball player in high school, too. Receptions made. Ball's popped to the left, and it's angled. Rosso's right there. Set goes outside left, pushed off the double block. Smith keeps it alive. Mitri gets it back left. It's hit down the line. Nice pickup by Klug. They go outside left, around the block, and unable to get the ball up. That time for Carleton is Bingham. She points to herself and says, "My bad." We're tied at 19 here in the first set. Klug is serving. Got an apparatus on her left knee. Reception is made. Popped up in the air that time by Dixon. Hammer, but right into a block by Bingham. And it's 20-19, St. Mary's. And Klug continues to serve for the Cardinals. She'll hit it with her wing, and the ball's popped up. The set goes outside left. Nice follow through on that, just winding up and crushing it was Bingham. Sitting down is going to be Wazinski. Checking in to serve here for Carleton is Ella Curtis-Revelle. We're tied at 20. Short toss. Nice angle serve. Set goes to center of that. It is put down. My, oh my. Callie Olson left no doubt on that one. It's 21-20 Cardinals. And she goes back to serve here. The sophomore from New York Mills, Minnesota. Reception by Dimitri. Quick set outside left off the blocker. That's good. Carleton, Sylvia Dixon. Picking up her second kill. Serving is Carleton. We're tied at 21. There's a back set. Klug pushes it to what she thought was a hole. Smith picks it up. They go outside left. It's hammered. Klug gets it to Clemens, now outside left. Ball's popped up in the air. They're not going to get to this. Brenna Bruckert will get the point, and it's 22-21. 3 points away from winning the first set. St. Mary's, they're looking for their first win in the MIAC Conference. Serving is Kinley Gratton, the freshman, 5'7", from Hoka, Minnesota. Reception is made in the back row. Popped up by Smith. Hit off the blocker. Kept alive. And they say too many touches by Carleton. 2 points away are the Cardinals from taking the first set. And Coach Walton says, I need a timeout. We're in the first set. St. Mary's University 23, Carleton 21. This is Carleton Night Volleyball on KDHL.
You want to feel important. You want to be part of something bigger, something that matters and that you can help change things. You want to feel like you belong. We felt that way too. I'm Sergeant Michael Tislin from Chaska, Minnesota, and that's why we did something about it. We aren't just Minnesota Army National Guard soldiers. We are people just like you. And together, we can make a difference. Take on your legacy. Visit nationalguard.com/MN to find out more. Sponsored by the Minnesota Army National Guard, aired by the Minnesota Broadcasters Association and this station.
23-21, St. Mary's University leads Carleton here in the first set. Always say the road team really likes to win that first set. You take a little pressure off yourself if you win the first set. Serving for the St. Mary's University Cardinals, Kinley Gratton. Out of the timeout that Coach Walton called for there for Carleton. See what adjustments they make here. I'm sure they want the ball back, and they have a set play out of the timeout if they can stay in system. Serve is a hard one. Received by Smith's going to back set it right. It's pushed over the double block. And nice pickup. There's a tip. But Smith got to it. And behind her, they need to talk better. Right behind her was Bingham. Bingham probably should have said, I got that ball, and then she wouldn't have cut in front. That ends up being a set point here for St. Mary's. On the doorstep of taking the first set, deep serve received. It's popped cross court and hammered off the blockers. For the kill for Carleton is Sylvia Dixon. It'll be the second set point for St. Mary's University. Macias in to serve, and Carleton needs her to get on a tear here. They'll have to go to overtime. That tickles the tape. Klug picks it up. Back set right. It's blocked. Kept alive by Rosso. Tipped by St. Mary's. Popped up by Messia. Outside left. A block by St. Mary's. My, oh my. Stuffed by Bruchert. And 25-22 is your score in the first set. St. Mary's wins the first set 25-22. And they had an attack percentage of hitting percentage of .323, which is lights out good. Carleton is at 179. Carleton had 8 hitting errors, 15 kills, only 2 hitting errors, and 12 kills for St. Mary's University. As they switch sides, we'll have set number 2.
Carleton College is committed to providing a true liberal arts education, a curriculum that challenges students to learn broadly and think deeply. Instead of training for one narrow career path, Carleton students develop the knowledge and skills to succeed in any walk of life. Carleton students learn critical thinking, problem solving, use creativity and effective communication, tools that transform a collection of facts and figures into a way of understanding the world.
You've got Friday night dinner plans. Why cook when you can choose something delicious from Boxer's Bar in Faribault? Every Friday night starting at 5, Boxer serves a full menu of favorites from the grill, like steak, shrimp, and broasted chicken. October's Friday night special is genuine broaster chicken and ribs. Looking for weekend breakfast? Come to Boxer's on Saturday and Sunday starting at 9 a.m. Boxer's Bar, 429 Central Ave North. Live music and charitable bingo and pull tabs. Like them on Facebook and check out boxersbar.com.
All right, here are your stats from the first set. As I said before, 12 kills, only 2 errors, a .323 attack percentage for St. Mary's. So this sport puts a premium on not making mistakes, right? You don't want to make errors. And St. Mary's did exactly that. They had 1 setting error. They had 2 service errors. They had 2 reception errors. They had 6 block assists in the first set, 3 total blocks. Carleton with 2 blocks on 4 block assists. They had 1 receiving error. They had 3 service errors. And again, they had 9 hitting errors. 9 hitting errors. That's why they hit only a .54. Coach Walton emphasizing we've got to cut down on their errors here in set number 2 as St. Mary's wins the first set 25-22 and puts a little pressure on the hometown team to pick up a win here in the second set and even this thing up. Carleton, we're going left to right. St. Mary's right to left on your radio dial. Unlike a lot of places, the net is not right at center court here at Carleton, not where the Carleton Knight logo is. As the Knights libero will be checking in here. Smith is serving for Carleton. Jump serve, nice pickup. Set goes to center. It's blocked and kept alive by St. Mary's. There's a back set punched over by Klug. Now they go outside left, off the blockers in the back row. St. Mary's keeps it alive, and it is hammered very wide by Allison Wu. Wu was looking for her first kill, did not get it. It's 1-0 Carleton. They'd love to put the pedal to the metal on this set. Put a little doubt in St. Mary's minds. Jump serve, balls popped up by Rosso. This bump set to Wu, picked up there by Carleton, and now a kill attempt. Nice pickup and a flip over. Just kind of a nonchalant flip over there. By St. Mary's Klug. I mean, it looked like she wasn't even going to hammer the ball. She just nonchalantly flipped it over, and it got Carleton all out of sorts. We're tied at 1 apiece. Klug is serving from that right corner. Reception is made in the back row by Dixon. Ball's popped up outside right. It's tipped over the block. Now pushed by St. Mary's as the set goes outside right and is angled, picked up by St. Mary's. Rosso goes outside right. A little dink, and they pick it up. Wu gets a little tip kill to the attack line, and it's 2-1 Cardinals. They won the first set 25-22. Klug continues to serve from the right corner. And tickles the tape, diving forward. They get to it. There's a tip by Bricker, kept alive by St. Mary's. Klug comes from the back row, comes flying up. Partially blocked. Set goes outside left, pushed into a block. Now out tipping at the net, the center of the net. Beautiful timing on the play by Jennifer Bricker. Outstanding timing at the center of the net, and we're tied at 2 apiece. Bricker, the sophomore from Troy, Michigan. Serving is Ella Curtis Ravel. Reception is made by St. Mary's. Perfect pass. There's a set, little tip again. The set goes outside left, hit off the blockers, and good. Carleton's Sylvia Dixon brings it home. 3-2 Carleton. And Ravel is serving. She's a junior from Denver, Colorado. Stands 5'8". Receptions made in the back row. Racing into position there is Clemens. Carleton, third hit. Oh, man, did she wail on that. There's too many hits. Or no, in the net. In the net's called on St. Mary's. The Ravels on a bit of a serving tear here. 4-2 Carleton. Receptions made in the back row. A little back pedal job. Ball's popped up. Smith goes outside left and hammering it in. Right down the line. Just inside the back corner is Carleton's Sylvia Dixon. 5-2 Knights. From that right corner. Toss. Almost, and it is an ace. So an ace serve. Thought St. Mary's might take a timeout, but they're not going to. 6-2 Carleton. She's in a rhythm now, serving. Reception's made. Rosso. Set goes outside left. It's angled. Kipped up in the air. The set goes outside left. There is Clemens in the back row. Klug hammers it, and it is out. Just out by Klug from the back row. And a timeout by the Cardinals. Carleton 7, St. Mary's 2, set number 2. Set 1 was won by St. Mary's, 25-22. This is Carleton Knight Volleyball on southern Minnesota's information source, the mighty 920
Hey,
KDHL.
if you have ugly yellow toe fungus, you got to hear about the secret 2-minute trick that I found for my husband. It works from both the inside and the outside. Thousands of people are using it to get rid of their toe fungus. You can check it out at crystalflesh.com. Jake started off with a small spot on his big toe, and then it spread and got really bad. His toes were nasty. It was so embarrassing. He was afraid to take his socks off. He hid his yellow and crumbly toes from everyone. He tried everything to get rid of it. Nothing helped. And then we found crystalflesh.com. It was the only thing that worked. In just a few weeks, his toes looked amazing. He's now walking around barefoot again. You guys need to try this. I'm telling you, this stuff is different. It's not sold in stores, but go check it out at crystalflesh.com. They'll even let you try it risk-free, so you have nothing to lose. But whatever you do, don't let it get worse. You don't have to live with this anymore. Go check it out now. Just click over to crystalflesh.com.
As St. Mary's trying to get the ball back here, took the timeout. There's a back set by Smith. There's a tip. Diving forward, Rosso gets to it. They go outside left, around the block. Right there is Dixon. Now they go back out left, and she'll hit it to the back row. Klug saves it. They go outside left, and it's put down. And St. Mary's gets the ball back by the kill off Brenna Bruchert. She's a junior, 5'10", from Eau Claire, Wisconsin. 7-3, Carleton leads it. We're in the second set. First set was won by St. Mary's. Serving is Olsen for the right corner. Reception is made by the Knights as Dimitri got to it. Oh, and a great pickup there by Clemens. Dimitri, now there's a dump, and it's good. Smith executed that to perfection. She dumped it right to the Carleton Knight logo, right in front of the attack line. And serving is going to be Jennifer Bricker. Bricker into the net. Eight for Carleton. Coming in to serve for St. Mary's, Kinley Gratton, the freshman from Hoka, La Crescent High School graduate. From that right corner. Ooh, that was popped up. It might have gone long, and hitting it off the tape was Dixon. Klug chased it down behind the service line. Smith's going to set it to the center of the net, and Swafford absolutely spanks the ball for the kill. Messia's going to come in and serve here. 9-4 is our score. Carleton leads it here in the second set. Isabel is a 5'8" junior setter from Coral Gables, Florida. Right corner. Perfect serve, ace. Anytime you touch the tape, I think it's a perfect serve. Because it's so hard to pick up the ball when it comes off that. Now you can hit it out of bounds that way too, but 10-4 Carleton. Trying to run away with the second set. See his serves picked up by Klug. There's a back set right, angled, popped up in the air by Messia, comes over the net, and it hits the chin of one of the Cardinals. Smith's going to set up Swafford for the kill. Beautiful set from Megan Smith, a 5'7" sophomore from Salem, Oregon. And, of course, finishing it was Eloine Swafford, the freshman from Portland, Oregon. The Oregon connection. Messia hits it. Rosso picks it up. Set is to the right. It's blocked. Swafford and Dixon were there. It's passed over by St. Mary's. Now Smith back set. Swafford again hammers it. Rosso keeps it alive to Klug. From the back row, it's angled, and it's going to be St. Mary's point. Grace King, a sophomore, 5'7", from Clayton, Wisconsin. Checking in to serve here for the Cardinals is going to be Emma Romas, the freshman, 5'6", from Caledonia, or Ramos. 11-5 is our score. Carleton leads. Mitri comes to get it. Oh, my. Wailing on it is Dixon. They still pick it up. Now Smith is going to set it outside left. She got a nice swing off the outside arms, out of bounds. Carleton Sylvia Dixon. And she's got quite the windup. 12-5 is our score. Carleton leads here in set number 2. Serving for the Knights is going to be Dixon. Her jump serve is received by Rosso. Nice pass. Back set right. Blocked. And it comes back over from Klug. Now Smith, center of the net. Swappert, little dink over the double block. You're thinking she's going to wail on it, and she just touches the ball to a hole. And it's 13-5. Dixon from that right corner. Reception's made in the back row. The set cross court. Klug hits it long. They call a touch. It'll be Rosso going back to serve here for St. Mary's. Carleton's up 13-6 here in set number 2. The Cardinals are up 1-0. Rosso serving. The libero for the Cardinals. Jump serve is received. Dixon gets the ball back from Smith. Back row Dixon hit. Rosso, there's a back set right to Klug off the blocker and out of bounds. (13-7) Carleton. Rosso serving. And Rosso is a sophomore, Rochester Lourdes High School. We had a timeout here with the score 13-7 Carleton. I think the Knights took that one. They're down 1-0. They're up 13-7 here in set number 2. This is Carleton Night Volleyball on KDHL. The Cardinals are now hitting .278 overall. .246 is Carleton. Carleton with 9 errors and 24 kills. 18 kills and 3 errors for St. Mary's. Clemens has 8 assists. Groton has 6 assists for St. Mary's. Carleton led by Swappert with 6 kills. 4 for Bricker, 4 for Bingham. 19 assists for Smith. Smith also has 7 digs. So does Dimitri. It's 13-7 Carleton. We're in the second set. Rosso is serving right to left on your radio dial. Left corner jump serve received by Dixon. Smith races over to get to it. It's hit off the blocker. Rosso bends over to pick it up. There's a back set. No, it's punched over and out of bounds. Well, she fooled me and she fooled her own hitter that time. It's St. Mary's player. The serving is going to be Swafford here. The freshman, 6-footer from Portland, Oregon. Wears number 3 on her uniform. Reception's made in the back row from the knees. Set goes outside left. It's hit inside the antenna. And, boy, that was too easy a ball for Carleton to let drop. That was like a lollipop. St. Mary's picks it up. Callie Olson on one of the easiest kills she'll ever get. 14-8. Carleton leads it. We're in the second set. Serving is Klug, right corner. Or no, I'm sorry, it's Clemens. Reception by Dixon. Set goes to center of that. Flipped around the block by Bricker. Wu's upset with herself because she couldn't pick it up. It's 15-8. Smith comes in to serve. She's got 1 ace. She's got 1 error. She's a stat sheet stuffer. Smith's jump serve. Ace. Number 2. Line drive hammer. They've doubled them on the scoreboard, Carleton, up 16-8. Smith tries to change up and hits it into the net. He just had a smoker line drive for an ace. And, of course, you try to change it up and hit it into the net. 16-9, Carleton. Klug is now serving. Reception's made. Dixon. Set Smith goes outside to Bingham. Punching it is Rosso. It's kept alive. Rosso gets it over in the third hit. Ball's popped up. Smith's going to back set it. Bingham hammers it. Rosso gets it up to the front row and unable to get it over is Clemens from the attack line. She tried a two-hand pushover. It didn't work. 17-9. Checking in to serve for the Carleton Knights is Ravel. She was on a bit of a tear in that second set for a while. Where's number 6 from the right corner? Short toss. Reception's made in the back row by Klug. Ball's popped by Clemens outside left. Bending over to pick it up Dixon. Dixon gets the ball back. Wails on it and gets the kill. Dixon has 7 kills on the night, hitting .278. The right corner, Ravel again. Reception, Rosso. It's an overpass. And Bricker knows what to do with that. Came over the center portion of that, and she just absolutely slammed it back. Timeout, St. Mary's. Carleton running away with set number 2, up 19-9. This is night volleyball on
The
KDHL.
Carleton College academic environment is undeniably rigorous and challenging, but it's also uniquely supportive. Instead of competing, students embrace a spirit of collaboration. Unlike most colleges, Carleton has 3 10-week terms per academic year: fall, winter, and spring, which allows students to focus more completely on their classes. Another way that Carleton develops leaders.
Gordy Kosfeld here at the KDHL Sports Microphone. We had Carleton and St. Olaf football earlier today. The Olies win at 19-13 in a thriller. Carleton, with a couple minutes to go in the game, had the ball first and goal on the 6-yard line of St. Olaf, and they could not score. Try as they will, they just couldn't get in. It was an exciting comeback. They had only 5 first downs the entire first half. And so the GOAT trophy went back across town. It was sitting here for the past 2 seasons, along with the Cereal Bowl. Serving for Carleton is going to be Ravel. Little higher toss this time. Klug pops it up. Clemens gets it back to Klug at the back row. It's blocked but stays on the Carleton side. Bricker says, my bad. 19-10, Carleton. Rosso, the libero for St. Mary's, sits down. Checking in the front row is going to be Gretchen Bredberg, the sophomore from Brandon, Minnesota. Olsen serves. Dimitri picks it up. Set goes to Bingham. Ball's popped up. Wu gets it back onto the court, and it's hammered. Nice pickup by Ravel. They go outside left, little dink, and it's good by Dixon. She jumped up like she was going to wail on the ball and just lightly touched it to the floor. And it's 20-10. They've doubled them on the scoreboard. Carleton has Caitlin Harder in the game to serve. The junior from Las Vegas, Nevada. Reception's made. Set goes outside left. Hit off the blockers. Now just a back bump over by Dixon. There's a back set. A little bit of a slide, and it's touched by Carleton on the hit in that corner by St. Mary's Gretchen Bredberg. Checking in for Clemens here in the front row for St. Mary's is Grace King, a sophomore from Clayton, Wisconsin. Going back to serve is going to be Kinley Gratton, the freshman from La Crescent High School, Holcomb, Minnesota. Receptions made by Dimitri. Set goes to Swafford. Popped up. Now they get it back row. Klug hits it into the net. 21-11. Carleton running away with a second set. Messia checks in to serve here. And taking a seat is Rachel Bingham, the sophomore from Kansas. Messia jump serve is received in the back row. Popped up from out of bounds. They get it back onto the court. There's a back set, and it's hit off the tape. I think she might have done a peekaboo. Swafford, they were going to try the slide again. She wanted to see where the blockers were and took her eye off the ball. Hit it into the net. 21-12 is our score. Serving for St. Mary's Emma Romas. It'll be a flat-footed serve, but a hammer. Reception's made by Revel. They go outside left, and another little dink for Dixon. She's really good at deking out the defense, makes them think she's going to hammer the ball, and ends up a little dink. So Dixon will go back to serve here. Sylvia, the junior from Vienna, Virginia, stands 5'11". Her jump serve received in the back row by Rosso, nearly an overpass. They save it, and oh man, a little touch at the net, ends up rolling off one of the arms of a Carleton Knight, and Grace King will pick up the point. 22-13, Rosso comes in to serve, the libero for the St. Mary's University Cardinals. Madeline Dimitri comes up to get to it, the libero for Carleton. Swafford hammers it, comes back over the net to get it back over. Swafford goes to the corner, is picked up by Klug. Klug calls for it to go outside left, punch over the double block. Dimitri, there's a set to the back row. Dixon wails on it. Nice pick up there. Rosso gets the back row. It's hit by Messia. Now they go outside left off the blockers, and a great dig by St. Mary's. They can't get it back over the net, but boy, really nice job that time by St. Mary's. Groton to even get to that ball. 2 points away from winning this second set in convincing fashion of the Carleton Knights. Swafford will continue to serve, or will serve here, I should say, the freshman from Portland, Oregon. Reception, Rosso. There's a set outside left. Olsen wails on it. Dixon is right there. Smith goes outside. Little tip that St. Mary's picks up, and then hitting it into the net, and Olsen couldn't get that pickup. Grace King hammered it, but it went into the net and bounced off her chin. And we're at set point for Carleton. 24-13. Reception's made in the back row. There's a back set right, and it's hit very long. So Carleton will win this set 25-13. St. Mary's wins the first set. Carleton wins the second set. So guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We're tied at a set apiece. We'll have your second set statistics in 1 minute.
The holidays are here, and the Home Depot has everything you need to stay connected with smart home upgrades. Whether you're keeping an eye out for the big guy or keeping an eye on your family, the Home Depot has you covered with great tech, like the Ring Indoor Camera 2-pack with advanced motion detection, two-way talk, and color night vision. Plus, get your smart home devices the smart way with free delivery. Get holiday ready with seasonal savings happening now at the Home Depot. Subject to availability, see homedepot.com/delivery for details.
All right, here are those statistics from the second set. Yeah. Let's see here. From the second set here, St. Mary's has 11 kills, 6 errors. They hit a .135, 44% side-out percentage. In that second set, 15 kills, only 1 error for Carleton, a .368 attack percentage, 11 of 13, 84% side-out percentage. Yeah, they ran away with it. After 2 sets, 30 kills for Carleton. They're hitting .260. 23 kills for St. Mary's. They're hitting .221. 1 ace for St. Mary's on the serve. 5 aces for Carleton. 2 by Smith, 2 by Curtis Ravel, and 1 for Messia. Two total team blocks for Carleton and 3 for St. Mary's. Diggs, 34 for Carleton. 34 for St. Mary's. Rosso has 10 digs for the Cardinals. 8 digs for Dimitri, the libero for Carleton. 6 for Smith, the setter, or one of the setters, I should say. Macia's got 4 digs. 4 digs for Curtis Ravel. 4 for Bingham. Leading in kills with 10 is Dixon for Carleton, hitting .364. 6 for Bricker, hitting .750. 6 for Swafford, hitting .067. So this is a big one here, the third set. Whoever wins this has to win just one more set and they win the match. We're tied at a set apiece on the floor for Carleton. Smith, Bricker. Wyszynski. Bingham. Did I say that? Dixon. Swafford. Dimitri gets ready to check in. She's a freshman, the libero. From San Francisco, California, stands 5'8". And she'll check in for Swafford, the freshman from Portland, Oregon. Carleton right to left, St. Mary's left to right on your radio dial. Here in set number 3. St. Mary's won the first one in a close one, 25-22. Carleton ran away with the second set, 25-13. Clemens will start the serve for St. Mary's, left to right on your radio dial, right corner. Flat-footed serve is received by Dixon. Smith's going to set it, and it's going to be a kill for Bricker. Jennifer Bricker, the sophomore from Troy, Michigan. Smith will go back to serve. Megan is from Salem, Oregon. Stands 5'7". She's a sophomore. Some low dribbles of the volleyball, and the jump serve from the right corner is out. That is the 5th service error by Carleton. We're tied at 1. Klug is serving for St. Mary's. Kind of a dying serve. It gets passed by Dixon to Smith. She couldn't make a save on it. Klug gets the point. 2-1 Cardinals. Now the beauty of this sport is, you don't get a lead going into the next one. You have to start all over each set. And Carleton's not going to get this over either. So Klug is serving up a storm here. Picks up a couple of points to make it 3-1 St. Mary's. Right corner. Reception's made. The set is a back set to Bingham. Tries to slide off the arms and out of bounds. Rachel Bingham with a kill. Her 5th of the night. The Bell's coming in to serve here. 3-2, St. Mary's University leads it. We're in the third set, tied at a set apiece. Right corner, reception made by Klug. Perfect pass. Set goes to center. Partially blocked, kept alive by Smith. Now Dimitri goes outside left. Dixon angles it. There's Rosso. The set to the center by Olsen. Diving forward, Dimitri gets to it. They go outside. Wailing on it is Dixon. Pick up by Klug. They go outside left. Punched around the block. Dixon can't come up with that one. St. Mary's Brenna Bruchert, the junior from Eau Claire, Wisconsin, gets the point. Olsen will go back to serve here for St. Mary's, up 4-2 here in the third set. Dimitri receives. Set goes outside left. Hit off the tape. Was it touched? It's out of bounds. They're asking for a touch. No touch is called, and St. Mary's gets the point, 5-2. So we'll go do it again. Reception's made in the back row by Ravel. Bingham hits it. And it's going to be another point for St. Mary's. Too many touches. 6-2 Cardinals. Well, Carleton ran away with the second set. Maybe St. Mary's is going to run away with the third. Olsen serves. Reception's made by Dimitri. Set goes outside left. Dixon hits it very long, but it was touched. So Swafford will check in. Bricker will go back to serve here as Libero checks out for the Carleton Knights. It's 6-3 St. Mary's University. Bricker is serving. Got to cut down on the mistakes. Remember, they only had 2 in the second set, did Carleton. 2 hitting errors. Ball's popped up, pushed deep to the corner. Right there is Bricker. Smith's going to back set it to Bingham. Hit down the line. Rosso comes in, and they're going to call in the net on St. Mary's. 6-4. The Cardinals lead the Knights. Again, serving is Bricker. Reception, Rosso. The set goes outside. There's a little dink. Picked up by Smith. Ball's popped up, Ravel, and hammering it in. Beautiful hit by Dixon. Sylvia came down on top of the ball, textbook, and it's 6-5 Cardinals. Bricker serving. She'll have the short toss, whap it to the corner. There's a back set right. It's hit around the block. Right there is Bricker. Tries to get away from the ball. Dixon wails on it. Picked up in the back row by Klug. They go outside left. It's blocked and stayed on the court. Swafford was there along with Bingham. We're tied at 6. And Carleton made the comeback here as Coach Walton has a word with her setter Smith. Reception's made in the back row. There's a dump attempt. Smith is right there. Ball popped out left. Dixon hammers it. Klug is right there. Back set right. Wu swips it over the 2 blockers, and then Swafford elevates to get it over. Rosso's going to back set it left. It's hit off the blocker. Kept alive by Smith. Back on the court by Bingham. Passed over the net by Ravel. Klug. This Clemens set is hit. Picked up by Bricker. Back set by Smith. Little tip over the double block, and it's good by Bingham. Didn't need to wail on it. Just a little dink to the attack line, and it's 7-6 Carleton. Whoever wins this set will only have to win one more to win the match. Serving is Bricker. Reception's made by Rosso from her knees. Set is not a good one. It goes out of bounds off Clemens. 8-6, Carleton leads it. We're at West Gym on the campus of Carleton College in Northfield, Minnesota. MIAC Conference Volleyball. Ball's popped up to the attack line. There's a back set right. Wu punches it literally. Smith gets to it. Comes back to the left. It's punched into the net by Dixon. Got a little too excited that time. The ball was too low for her to get it over the net. Coming in to serve here for St. Mary's is Kinley Gratton. A karate chop serve received by Dixon. Smith's going to set it to Swafford. Off the tape. Great save by Rosso. It's hit over from the back row. Dimitri. Smith's going to back set it. Bingham wails on it. Right there is Gratton. They go up front. It's punched to the attack line. Diving over to get to it was Ravel. There's a dump attempt again. Ravel's right there. Smith's going to get it to Swafford. Blocked. Dimitri with a terrific dig, but Carleton can't get it back over the net. That was an awesome dig by Dimitri. We're tied at 8 here in the third set. First set won 25-22 by St. Mary's. 25-13, Carleton won the second. We're tied at 8. Reception's made by Dixon. Set goes back to her. She wails off the arms of the blocker on the front row. Bruchert. Bingham will sit out. Macias coming in to serve here. Carleton up 9-8. Isabel's from Coral Gables, Florida. She has her jump serve for that right corner. Reception is nearly, well, it's an overpass is what it is. Swafford makes him pay. And the key is a hard serve there to make him overpass the ball. Comes back over the net. Those front row players lick their chops on those. 10-8 Carleton. The jump serve is received by Klug. The set center of the net tipped around the block. Right there is Smith. Outside they go to Dixon off the arms and out of bounds. 11-8 Carleton here in the third set. Sia serving. Right corner, jump serve into the net. Not how she had it planned. That's the 6th service error by Carleton tonight. Coming in to serve for St. Mary's is Emma Ramos. Received in the back row by Ravel. They go cross court to Dixon, angles it. Ramos, there's a save, and then, oh my. It wasn't quite a save. Swafford ends up with a stuff of an attempted tip. So checking in for Carleton here is going to be Caitlin Harder, the junior from Las Vegas, Nevada, stands 5'3". From the back left corner, 12-9, Carleton leads it. Jump serve. Angles it to the far side. Rosso picks it up. It's hit through the blockers. Through the blockers by Gretchen Bredberg, the sophomore 5'10" from Brandon, Minnesota. 12-10, Carleton leads it here in the third set. We're tied at a set apiece. Rosso, the libero for St. Mary's, is going to serve here. Stands at the back wall, comes to the service line and hammers it. Ball's popped up just inside the attack line. Swafford gets it over Rosso. There's a back set right to Klug off the blockers, and Carleton's not going to get it back over. 12-11 Knights. Rosso continuing the serve. Her jump serve is received. And there's a little tip down the line. Nice pickup there by St. Mary's. Rosso goes outside left. It's hit to the corner. Smith's going to set it to Swafford. Rosso pops it up, clear across court. It's hit off the blockers. Great diving dig. What a terrific dig that time. Unable to get much of a control on the ball, but man, how did Harder get to that ball? It was on the far sideline. She couldn't get it to her teammate. We're tied at 12 here in the third set. Again, whoever wins this set only has to win one more to win the match. Rosso's jump serve received by Harder. Smith dumps it, but they're there. Punched it over to Klug, literally. Smith's going to dump it again. This time they pick that one up a little better. Off to the left, it's hit down the line, and Harder can't get to it. On the kill that time for St. Mary's will be Grace King, the sophomore from Wisconsin. 13-12. St. Mary's takes the lead here in the third set. So Rosso will serve here for the St. Mary's University Cardinals into the net. We're tied at 13. Serving is Swafford. Reception from a catcher's crotch. And there's the perfect set. It was a quick set and a hammer by Callie Olson, the sophomore from New York Mills, Minnesota. 14-13, St. Mary's University. Clemens is serving for the Cardinals. She's 5'7" from Chatfield. Reception Harder. Quick set is Oh, my, how did they keep that alive? It comes in, it's blocked. There's a set outside left. It's hit off the tape, kept alive, and they're going to have too many hits. Carleton. 15-13, St. Mary's leads here in the third set. Carleton ran away with the second set, 25-13. The first one was won by St. Mary's tight, 25-23. Pushing it to the corner, but it's called out, was Bricker. $16-13. Clemens. Reception's made. This set to the center. Bricker off the blocker. Back set by Rosso. Hit around the block. Right there is Carleton. There's a flip by Smith. And then a hammer by Wu for the kill. 17-13 St. Mary's. Dixon's going to check in for Harder here. And Clemens will try to continue the run for the St. Mary's University Cardinals. Reception's made by Carleton. Set goes the back row, Dixon, and she'll get the kill. Boy, Carleton needed that in the worst way. Bingham's going to check in for Messia. And it's 17-14 Cardinals. Smith will serve. Megan is a sophomore from Salem, Oregon. From the right corner, down the line, almost an ace. Klug gets it cross court. Wu Park hits it over. Now Smith going to bump set it left. It's hit off the outside arms of the blocker. And the kill that time for Wysinski, the sophomore from California. 17-15, St. Mary's. Smith, their setter, is serving right corner. Reception not going to be made. It's an ace. Megan picks up her third ace of the night. Back to within one of the night. 17-16 here in the third set. Megan Smith. Jump serve. Tickles the tape. Ball's popped up. Wu gets it back onto the court. Klug wails on it. Dixon's there. Smith sets it outside left. Wysinski with a kill. We're tied at 17. And serving is Smith. Jump serve. Wu picks it up. Rosso back to Wu. It's blocked and stays on the Carleton side. Bricker was there in Bingham. Wu will get the kill. Checking in the front row for St. Mary's is going to be Bruchert. Going back to serve will be Klug. 18-17, St. Mary's leads it. Cardinals left to right on your radio dial. Klug, short toss. Reception is made by Dixon. Smith going to back set it. Cutting in front. Wysinski looked like she was going to back set it. And she ends up coming in the middle, and I think that fooled St. Mary's like it did me. We're tied at 18. Ravel's coming in to serve here, and Wysinski will head toward the corner. These volleyball players, they don't sit on the cushion seats. They stand up. Klug gets it left. It's hit around the block, and it's good. Pointing to the set that time was Bruchert saying thank you very much. 19-18 St. Mary's. Callie Olson now serving. She's way behind the serving line when she whaps it. Wysinski got it, or Bricker got it over. Smith back to Bricker, picked up by Klug. Set goes outside left, off the blockers. Mitri's there, set outside left. Dixon wails on it, gets the kill. Sylvia Dixon with a kill. We're tied at 19. I don't know if my ticker can take much more of this. Dixon, not superstitious at all, wears that number 13 on her uniform. Flat-footed hammer Reception by Rosso. Perfect pass. Back set. Wu is going to tip it. It's going to come flying back over. In the net's going to be called on Carleton. 20-19, St. Mary's trying to go up 2-1 and only need to win one more to win the match. It would be their first win in the MIC. Reception in the back row. Phenomenal by Ravel. And then Bingham gets the kill as the ball comes flying into the crowd. Bingham with a kill. First 6th of the night. Macia's going to serve with a score tied at 20 apiece. Her jump serve is received by Rosso. Set center of the net. Blocked by Carleton. Kept alive Rosso. Push deep. Ravel gets to it. Smith's going to set it to Swafford. Klug is there. The set goes to center of that. Trying to tip it is St. Mary's. A lot of action at the net. There's a back set, and it's tipped out. It was tipped out. Had the right idea. Did Brenna Brucher, but she missed the sideline. The near sideline. It's 21-20. Carleton serving right to left on your radio dial. Macia. Right corner. Klug pops it up. Uh-oh. A little miscommunication. They just barely got that over. There's a quick set to Swafford. It goes in the back row. Rosso now. Klug's going to pass it over. That's a free ball. Smith's going to go cross court. Dixon. Oh, she got a little too excited. She's going to try and slice it down that front row. And missed. It's tied at 21. Serving for St. Mary's University is going to be Ramos. Coach Walton, I think, just took a timeout. The score is knotted up at 21 apiece. First set was won by St. Mary's 25-23. The second set, 25-13. Carleton just ran away with the second set. We're in the third set, tied at 21 apiece. In the winner of this set has to win just one more.
It's common knowledge that after age 30, our metabolism changes. We have less energy and gain weight easier. There's a way to feel better, not in years or months, but sometimes in just days.
I'm Chuck Norris. I tried everything. Working with a team of health experts, we came up with Morning Kick. Morning Kick is a revolutionary new formula that combines all my favorite supplements into one daily drink.
Morning Kick has probiotics to help you lose weight, prebiotics for digestion, superfoods for muscles and joints, and powerful anti-aging supplements. It'll help you feel youthful, energized, and helps manage stress.
I look and feel better than I have in years.
Go to roundhouseprovisions.com, use code SUPPORT, or text SUPPORT to 511-511 and claim 40% off. Roundhouseprovisions.com, code SUPPORT.
Every purchase comes with our 90-day money-back guarantee. You could be feeling these changes within just a couple of days.
Text SUPPORT to 511-511.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Tax fees may apply.
Bingham from the back row hammers it. Rosso is going to set front right, and it comes back over out to the Dimitri dig. Back set right. Klug just hammers it. Now it's popped up by Smith. Dimitri goes outside left. Dixon will get the kill. No! They do save it. Pass comes over by Rosso. Smith's going to set it to the center. Swafford hits it in. Swafford crushed it at the center of the net. And it's 22-21 Carleton, 3 points away from taking a 2-1 lead. And St. Mary's will take the timeout. Carleton had the last one. St. Mary's has this one. That's how important this third set is. Whoever wins it has to win just one more.
Carleton College is committed to providing a true liberal arts education, a curriculum that challenges students to learn broadly and think deeply. Instead of training for one narrow career path, Carleton students develop the knowledge and skills to succeed in any walk of life. Carleton students learn critical thinking, problem solving, use creativity and effective communication, tools to transform a collection of facts and figures into a way of understanding the world.
Earlier today, it was a thrilling football game. The Carleton Knights almost made the complete comeback. They had a 1st and goal at the 6 with about 2 minutes to go, and they just could not score. Carleton ended up giving up the GOAT Trophy and the Cereal Bowl. Coach Jernell walked it across the field and gave it to the St. Olaf coach. After it had resided over here on the east side, where it really belongs, for the past 2 seasons. 19-13 was the final score. Next Saturday, Carleton hosts St. John's, nationally ranked Johnnies, out here at Bob Sullivan Field in Laird Stadium on the campus of Carleton College in Northfield, Minnesota. Sylvia Dixon is serving right to left on your radio dial for Carleton. Also back there, Dimitri Bingham, as the serve is made. Rotzo with an overpass, and they didn't make them pay. In fact, Carleton's going to end up with no point. There was an overpass, and they didn't make them pay. We're tied at 22. Serving is Rotzo, the libero for the St. Mary's University Cardinals. They're 3 points away from taking a 2-1 lead. Reception by Dimitri. The set punched over by Dixon. Rotzo gets to it, comes outside left, and it's hit out. Putting a little bit too much mustard on that one was Grace King. 23-22, Carleton. Swafford doesn't want to give the ball back. She's going to serve here, and I think St. Mary's just took a timeout. So they have none left. 23-22 Carleton. Here in this third set. First set was won by St. Mary's 25-22. In that first set, they hit 323. Carleton hit 154. In the second set, Carleton hit 368, and St. Mary's hit 135. They ran away with the second set, did Carleton, 25-13. It's 23-22 right now. Carleton on top of St. Mary's. Marty Kosfeld here at the KDHL Sports Microphone. What a day. Power 96, we had the Carleton game. For the Carleton viewpoint, of course, the St. Olaf Ollies are on KDHL in football. And now we're bringing you Carleton volleyball. From that left corner, it is Swafford. Ball's popped up, set goes outside left, off the block, kept alive by St. Mary's. They go outside left again, and nobody even went after that ball. Olsen hit it to a hole. We're tied at 23. Serving is Clemens from Chatfield. Reception's made in the back row. Wazinski. Set goes to Dixon. Comes flying up like Super Lady with a cape. Flying up to the attack line. Hammers it. It hits the tape and dribbles over. And it's set point Carleton. 24-23. Serving is Smith. Jump serve is received by Klug. Clemens sets it outside left. It's a tip around the block. Right there is Wazinski. Back set by Smith. Bingham, and it's a kill. 25-23. Carleton wins the third set. And they have a 2-1 lead. They're 1 set away from winning this match. The Carleton Knights and the St. Mary's University
This
Cardinals.
week is Fire Prevention Week. Focus on reinforcing the critical importance of developing a home escape plan with all members of the household and practicing it regularly. In a fire, mere seconds can mean the difference between a safe escape and a tragedy. Another good step is to make sure your home is properly insured. Schedule a free review of your policies with Craig Keller at the Keller Insurance Agency in Nearstrand. Call 334-6550. That's 334-6550.
Carleton ranks number 1 among baccalaureate colleges in the number of alumni who have gone on to earn academic doctorates since 2007. Approximately 57% of all alums go on to graduate school within 5 years of graduation, and 21% of alumni go directly to graduate school in the fall after their graduation. It's another reason why Carleton develops lifelong learners.
We get ready for set number 4. Through 3 sets, St. Mary's is hitting 186, 246, the attack percentage for Carleton. Megan Smith has 39 assists, a 402 percentage. She has 3 ace serves, 13 digs. St. Mary's is led, 12 assists each for Clemens and Groton. Four blocks for both teams. In that third set, 178 hitting percentage for St. Mary's, a 50% side out. For Carleton, a 54% side out and a 224 hitting percentage. Through 3 sets, they're hitting 246. I think I told you that. And St. Mary's is hitting 186. 6 service aces for Carleton, 3 for St. Mary's. On the digs, 36 for Carleton and 36 for St. Mary's. Rosso's got 11. Dimitri has 9, the liberos for each team. Dimitri, of course, for Carleton. And St. Mary's is Rosso. So Dimitri gets ready to check in for the Carleton Knights. If Carleton wins this set, everybody goes home. If St. Mary's wins it, we'll have a 5th set. You go to 15, and it'll be over in a blink. Swafford checks out. The libero Dimitri checks in for Carleton. Smith getting ready to serve. Also in the back row is Dixon and Dimitri. Up front, we see Wyszynski, Bricker, and Bingham. There's a jump. A little bit off on that jump serve. By taking the pace off. Ball pops up. Set Wu, and it's hit off the tape. Unable to get it over is Callie Olson, and it's 1-0 Carleton. Megan Smith is serving. Has a double-double already. And assists and digs from the right corner. Reception's made by Rosso. Set goes cross-court. Olson. Man, oh man, did she hammer that ball. We're tied at 1. Some power displayed there as Klug's going to serve. Flat-footed from the right corner. Ball's popped up. Wyszynski gets the ball back. It's partially blocked. And unable to keep it alive is Smith. Goes behind her and into the crowd. Or the stands, I should say. 2-1. Cardinals lead it. If they win this set, we go to a 5th. Reception's made in the back corner. Believe me, Carleton doesn't want to go to a 5th. There's a tip, and it's good by Bingham. Little dink off the blockers. Ravel will check into the back row here. Wyszynski will have a stand in the corner. And a little side English on that serve by Ravel. There's a tip, and they're not going to get to it. Olsen, who wailed on that one, decides to go slow, and it really threw off the Carleton Knights. 3-2 Cardinals. Olsen now serving. Young lady is from New York Mills, Minnesota, where they have that think-off. Isn't that what it's called? Revel, Smith, Dixon. Olsen couldn't pick that one up. She's going to come out. Rosso, the libero, checks back in for St. Mary's. We're tied at 3 here in the fourth set. Serving will be Bricker for Carleton. Left to right on your radio dial. Just over the net. Rosso size Clemens to Wu. It's blocked and it stays on the court. Swafford was there at the center of the net. 4-3 Carleton. Bricker from Troy, Michigan. Kind of just a get-me-over serve. There's a set outside left, hit off the blockers. Coming up to get to it is Carleton. Swafford, little tink for the kill. And I guess she didn't get the kill. They're going to call in the net on Carleton. So we're tied at 4. Serving for St. Mary's is going to be Kinley Gatton. Reception's made. The back row by Ravel. The set goes outside left. Wailing on it is Dixon. Now a back set right. Down the line and out. Messia's going to come in and serve. Bingham's going to go stand in the corner. 5-4 Carleton. We're in the fourth set. If they win this, everybody goes home. Messia's serve. Picked up by Rosso. Back set, nope, it's in the center. Popped up by Ravel. Messia gets it back on the court. Back bumped over the net by Dixon. The set is a back set right. There's a slide on the angle. It's popped up high. Chasing it down, Messia. It's passed over by Ravel. Now the set by St. Mary's cross court and hammered by Grace King. She wanted to terminate that ball, and boy, did she ever. We're tied at 5. Serving for St. Mary's is Ramos. From the right corner. Reception is made in the back row. Comes back onto the court. Dixon hammers it off the arms and out of bounds. Klug couldn't get it back on the court. Wyszynski's going to check in. Ravel's going to sit down. With a score 6-5 Carleton. Dixon will serve and try to get a run going here for the Knights. Her jump serve for that right corner is received. Some good side English on that. Ball popped to the left corner, is punched over by King, popped up by Dimitri. Now Dixon waits for it and just passes it over the net. There's a punch to save it from being an overpass. It's flipped over underhanded. Messia, now they go Dixon, just flips it down line, the attack line, and we're going to have in the net called on St. Mary's. 7-5 is our score. Carleton leads it. Dixon jump serve. Reception of the back row. Back set right. Tipped into a block, and it's hit out. Wyszynski couldn't keep it on the court. She tried and didn't miss by much. 7-6 Carleton here in the fourth set. Rosso is serving. The libero for St. Mary's University. Reception, no, it's an ace. We're tied at 7. Rosso will try to do it again. Right to left on your radio dial. Reception's made by Dimitri. Perfect pass. Set goes outside left. Tip. He comes back. Wyszynski tried to tip it into a block. There's a back set right. It's hit off the blockers. Messia's right there. Smith's going to set it to Swafford, and she'll get the kill. made the libero elevate to that ball, and it's awfully hard to control it when you have to get the ball over your head. So she was unable to do it. It's 8-7 Carleton. Swafford is serving. Owen's a freshman from Portland, Oregon. Reception, Rosso. Set goes outside left. Olsen over the double block. Right there's Messia. They go from the back row. Dixon wails on it. Rosso gets to it. Dixon to Smith. And then Bricker hammers it. And Rosso can't make an accurate pass. She got her hands on it but couldn't make an accurate pass. 9-7 Carleton. Here in the fourth set. Swafford's serve is a hard one, received by Klug. She'll get the ball back and hammer it. So much pace on that ball, not a single knight could even go after it. Dimitri, the libero for Carleton, checks in with her blue jersey, the remainder in white. It's 9-8 Carleton here in the fourth set. If Carleton wins, everybody goes home. St. Mary's is in Winona, Minnesota, a couple-hour drive. Ball's popped up. Comes back onto the court. Dixon punches it over. The attack line, Rosso. They go outside left to Wu, and she'll hit it out. Wu hits it out. 10-8 Carleton. Sia's going to sit down. Checking into the front row is Bingham. Serving will be Megan Smith, the junior setter for Carleton from that right corner. Reception's made. Rosso pops it up. Back set by Clemens. Angled and good by Klug. Smith ducked thinking it was going to go long, and it was well on the court. 10-9 Carleton. Olsen checks into the front row. Klug is going to serve. Klug from the right corner goes down the line. Ball's popped up. Wazinski. They go outside to Bingham. She wails on it. Klug hits it nearly. We got really high ceilings here as Olsen gets it over. Now Dixon. Back set to Bingham. It's blocked but stays on the St. Mary's side. Rachel Bingham, the sophomore from Wake Quivira, Kansas. 11-9 Carleton. Bell comes in to serve here. That right corner. Angles it. Klug pops it up. Wu gets it back on the court. It's passed over by Rosso. Ball's popped up. Lavelle, the set goes to Dixon. There's a tip, and it's good. Little dink just inside the attack line by Dixon. 12-9 Carleton. In Ravel's short toss, side, almost an ace. It's pushed over by Clemens. Ravel gets to it. They're going to have a double hit called on St. Mary's. 13-9 Carleton trying to pull away and win this fourth set and win the match. Get their second win in the conference. Set center of the net. Olsen wails on it, and it's hit out of bounds. St. Mary's coach, Amber Zitzow, in her third season, says, I need a timeout. And she gets it. Carleton 14, St. Mary's University 9. We're in the fourth set. Carleton is up 2-1. This is Carleton Night Volleyball on KDHL.
Hey, if you have ugly yellow toe fungus, you got to hear about the secret 2-minute trick that I found for my husband. It works from both the inside and the outside. Thousands of people are using it to get rid of their toe fungus. You can check it out at crystalflesh.com. Jake started off with a small spot on his big toe, and then it spread and got really bad. His toes were nasty. It was so embarrassing. He was afraid to take his socks off. He hid his yellow and crumbly toes from everyone. He tried everything to get rid of it. Nothing helped. And then we found crystalflesh.com. It was the only thing that worked. In just a few weeks, his toes looked amazing. He's now walking around barefoot again. You guys need to try this. I'm telling you, this stuff is different. It's not sold in stores, but go check it out at crystalflesh.com. They'll even let you try it risk-free so you have nothing to lose. But whatever you do, don't let it get worse. You don't have to live with this anymore. Go check it out now. Just click over to crystalflesh.com.
Ella Curtis Ravel gets an ace out of the timeout. Carleton pulling away, up 15-9 here in the fourth set. Got a really nice follow-through on her serves. The reception is made by Klug. Clemens pops it up, and that's going to be another ace. They've been serving strong this whole match. You do have 6 errors, but they've been very aggressive. Klug, Clemens goes outside left, and getting a paw on it. Now Bingham gets it back on the court. It's hit over by Dixon. The set to center of the net is hit very long. Olsen was going to try and end the point right there, and she popped it up and out of bounds. 17-9, and Coach Zitzow says, I need a timeout. Oh, my. Carleton 17, St. Mary's 9, set number 4. If the Knights win it,
Carleton College's faculty members are highly respected scholars, researchers, and practitioners in their field. But above all, their first priority is teaching. Every course at Carleton is taught by a professor, not a teaching assistant, and classes small enough to offer individual attention for students. A student-to-faculty ratio of 9-to-1 ensures Carleton students have plenty of opportunity for interaction with their professors.
17-9, Carleton leads it here in the fourth set. St. Mary's back on the court. Carleton just now breaking their huddle. Knights going left to right on your radio dial. And Ravel is serving that right corner. Ball's popped up by Klug. Clemens back sets it. It's hit by Olsen and good. That time she kept it on the court. Didn't pop it up. Hammered it on top of the ball. And it's 17-10 Carleton. Olsen is serving right to left on your radio dial. Well behind that service line, she hits it. Received by Dimitri. Set goes outside to Dixon off the blockers. Popped up by Clemens. Klug pops it up. Now a two-hand push to the corner. Right there to pick it up was Smith. Outside Dixon hits it. Klug one paw. Now a pushover on the move. It's popped up to the near side. Bingham off the blocker. Klug is there. Set goes outside left. It's hit off the blocker in the back row. Carleton. Nice quick set. Hit over and good by Bricker. Good quick set there by Smith. And a nice pass from Ravel. And it's 18-10 Carleton. Checking in for the Knights is going to be Sophia Kwanbeck. She's a senior, 5'4", from in California. There's a back set that's hit off the blockers, kept alive by Dixon, but they're going to say no. A lift is called on Carleton. 18-11. Wu's going to sit down. Clemens is going to sit down. Carleton brings Bingham back on the floor. 18-11, Carleton leads it. A little change-up serve that time. Ravel comes up to get, and oh my. Dixon just crushes it. Lucia's going to check in. Sylvia Dixon with the kill. She's got double-digit kills tonight. It's 19-11 Carleton. Lucia from the right corner, jump serve just over the net, and it's an ace. Lucia picks up her second ace of the night. She's got 4 digs. She'll do it again. Jump serve, reception, Rosso. Back set right, tip down the line, picked up by Dimitri. Set goes outside to Dixon with a kill. Off the outside, arms out of bounds. 21-11, Carleton running away with a fourth set. Trying to put an exclamation point on the match. Garcia's serve tickles the tape. The set goes outside left. It's blocked, kept alive by Rosso. Set goes outside left, little tip. Nice pickup there by Carleton. They go outside left to Dixon, who wails on it. Nearly in the ceiling, Swafford takes the ball and hammers it. Rosso couldn't come up with that one. They have super high ceilings here in West Gym, and that baby almost got to the top. 22-11. Carleton just absolutely running away with this set. Garcia serve, received by Rosso. Almost an overpass. It's hit Swafford with an ace block at the center of the net. The 6-foot freshman from Portland, Oregon, makes it 23-11, 2 points away from ending our volleyball night. Garcia serve. Again, tickles the tape. Klug, there's a set outside left. It's hit off the... They're going to call in the net on Carleton. It's 23-12. Coming in to serve for St. Mary's is going to be Emma Ramos. It would take quite an effort for them to come back in this. Carleton is 2 points away from ending this set. It's 23-12. Ramos' serve is popped up by Ravel. Set goes outside to Dixon off the blocker. Ramos got to it inside the attack line, and it's on the move, a kill for St. Mary's Grace King. She was moving to her right, whapped it to the left. Bingham's going to check in here with the score 23-13. Carleton leads at 23-13. Nice save by Smith. Swafford ends up with a kill. That was going to be an overpass, and Smith missed. She's just so cool and calm and collected. And we're at match point Carleton. They lost last night to St. Olaf, got swept. They're on the doorstep of winning this one in 4. Serve from the left corner, Harder. Received by Rosso, almost an overpass. There's a little tip. Ball's popped up by Smith. Then Dimitri goes outside left. Almost, no, Klug got to it. It's blocked, kept alive by St. Mary's. Klug hits it into a block. And getting the block, I think, was Smith. Yes, the setter, Smith, got the ace block. And then that ended that one. And they zeroed the board right away, so I can't tell you what the final was until I get the stats. Oh, I know what it is now. 25-13. 25-13. Carleton wins the fourth set. So St. Mary's won the first, and then Carleton won back-to-back-to-back sets. And that means that St. Mary's is now 0-5 in the MIC. They're 7-13 overall. And the Carleton Knights go to 11-8 overall in the season. Pick up their second conference win of the year, 2-3 in MIAC conference play. We'll wrap things up here in just a couple minutes.
Federated Mutual Insurance Company is hiring in Owatonna and Mankato. Federated Insurance offers full training, competitive pay and benefits, plenty of room for growth, and an unmatched company culture. We are seeking talented professionals who are comfortable working with multiple computer systems and who have a strong attention to detail. No insurance experience is required. Join a company that values hard work and continues to thrive and grow. Learn more and apply now at federatedinsurance.com.
There's money to be saved and fun to be had with Seize the Deal. Save on the Minnesota Horse and Hunt Club in Prior Lake and Jenna's Market Grill in Faribault. How about Taqueria Los Compadres in Lakeville, Chaotic Good Brewing Company in Casson, Barney's Drive-In in Waseca, and Central Park Coffee in Owatonna. Save on these deals and more on this station's mobile app, website, or at SeizeTheDeal.com.
Due to significant growth in our Northville facility, Upper Lakes Foods, a family-owned company since 1967, has new career opportunities for CDLA delivery drivers and CDLA driver training positions. CDLA delivery drivers offer yearly earnings in excess of $80,000, a competitive benefit package, and a $7,500 hiring bonus. CDLA training program offers a $1,000 hiring bonus. Be a name, not just a number. Must be 21 years of age and over. For more information and to apply, visit upperlakesfoods.com/employment. Upper Lakes Foods is an equal opportunity employer.
Get the last roof you'll ever need with steel roofing from Menards and save big money. Steel roofing adds value to your home and offers superior wind and hail resistance. Choose from 29 beautiful colors available in cut-to-your-length panels for less waste and fast installation. View our entire selection of steel roofing today on Menards.com. Plus, check out our weekly flyer for other hot deals happening this week.
Save big money at Menards.
Well, the head coach for the Carleton Knights, Abby Walton, is with me. And, boy, Abby, after that first set, were you worried at all, or were you pretty confident that your ladies would come back and win this?
Pretty confident. I think that, obviously, it's like tough turnaround from last night, but, again, we had a lot of discussions. Today's a new day. So we wanted to get back to what we do best, which is serve and pass game, which was much better tonight, as well as on the defensive front, had a lot of blocks, which is exactly what we needed. We had to shut down their middle 25 and their outside 12, and we followed the scouting report. So, nope, I was not worried.
So was that the issue last night? The scouting report was not followed?
Yes.
The Ole's got the sweep.
Yes, that is correct. Yeah, I think we just have to do a little bit better job of making sure that it's not like we're checking a box. And if our opponent, changes something, we have to be ready to adapt. So, much better tonight.
That's the beauty of your sport. If I were a coach, I think your sport would be the one I'd want to coach, because you got to make adjustments on the fly all the time.
Absolutely. One of the things that I absolutely love, and I think, too, it's like I was telling the girls, isn't it nice when you know what the opponent's about to do? So much better job tonight, picking up tips, working as a team. The flow was better. We had Sylvia Dixon back as a weapon, which was awesome, which is exactly what we needed.
Well, she wasn't there last night.
She was. We haven't seen her in a while. But tonight she was back, had a great hitting percentage, put a lot of balls away for us. That's what we needed.
Yeah. Did you see anything on the stat sheet that you wanted to point out?
Very proud of Sylvia and Jennifer Bricker. Awesome numbers tonight. Sylvia took a big load on with Kerrigan being injured, but could not be more proud of her. Hit 308 on the night. Jen hit 429, so that's what we need. And Megan Smith hit 200, and Rachel Bingham hit 240.
I'd say that's pretty good.
Yeah, nice even spread. That's what I like to see.
A 250 total hitting percentage on the night.
Yeah, exactly.
And in your sport, that's good.
Oh, yes. For a team hitting percentage, yes. Awesome.
I always equate it to like a baseball or softball batting average.
Exactly. You're exactly right.
If you have a team hitting 250, it's pretty good.
Oh, yes.
And if you're hitting 300, it's
even better.
Outstanding. So next up is
McAllister next Friday.
Here.
Yes, that is correct. Yep. Yeah. I'm excited. Always a great matchup with them. I feel like Mary and I go after the same kids, so we know each other quite well.
Oh, I suppose you probably do.
Yeah.
We don't get to play them in football this year.
I know, right?
The Knowledge Bowl.
Book of Knowledge.
Yeah. So maybe we ought to do that for the volleyball.
I agree. I love it.
I was talking about that earlier. Seriously, Coach, I think there should be some trophies in your sport.
Yes, there should be. A little bit more. More than just Battle for the Bell.
What do you think?
I'm all for it.
Oh, you mean you do Battle for a Bell?
Oh, we do a Battle for the Bell with St. Olaf last night. And then I would love to do Book of Knowledge with McAllister. That would be fun.
Well, let's see if we can't get that done.
Absolutely. I'll do my best.
The football can't do it. Why can't the volleyball do it?
Right, exactly.
And you guys are going to win?
Yeah. I'm feeling confident, ready to go.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Awesome, thank you so much.
Appreciate it very much.
Appreciate it.
Abby Walton, the head coach of the Carleton Knights, pick up the 4-set win over the St. Mary's University Cardinals here tonight at West Gym on the campus of Carleton College in Northfield, Minnesota. You ready, lady? Come on down. All right. we are going to hand the microphone over to Jennifer Bricker, the sophomore from Troy, Michigan. Jennifer, you had quite a night.
Yeah. It's a pretty good night. I'm really proud of this team.
Have you seen the stats?
I have not. This is my first time looking at them.
Uh-oh, I got the wrong sheet. I got to grab the right sheet here. What did I do with my stats? Is that it there?
You'd probably not be shocked. Our stats stopped up. Yeah.
You hit 250 as a team. I know that.
You were hitting like 778.
You were hitting like 778 the last time. It's crazy.
It was
awesome. Yeah, that's a pretty good game.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, I would too.
I asked your coach this. I'm going to ask you this. After the first set, when you went down, were you concerned at all?
No, I don't think so. We knew what we had to do and we got away from it a little bit. And so we just refocused in our huddle and reset, and we got back to it. And I'm really proud of like the resilience of this team too. I think we're really good at like new set, new mindset too. And that was something that really like showcased in this game.
Yeah. The offense obviously was awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You guys had some really incredible
great swings.
Digs too.
Yep. No, I think our main thing is we can always control our effort, and if you control the effort, the outcome will come as well. And so that was our main focus today, and it worked out and paid off.
Megan Smith had 27 assists, 7 digs, and a couple of ace serves.
She's awesome, yeah. She's a pretty good player.
She doesn't even look like she's breaking a sweat out there.
No, she also plays softball too. So she has a great mindset and is one of the most competitive people on our team and has this way of calming the team down. And we all trust her, and that's huge. Yeah.
Do you play softball too?
I do not, just Megan.
What does she play?
She's an outfielder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I could see that. Do you play any other sports, Jennifer?
No, I do not.
Did you in high school?
I played soccer all 4 years of high school. I was really, before volleyball, I was always into soccer. So, yeah.
Well, that's interesting.
It is interesting. Not a height sport.
Well, no, I mean, they're usually at the same time, aren't they?
No, in Michigan, at least, girls' soccer's in the spring.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, here it's in the fall.
Okay. Yeah, we have it in the spring, so...
You were lucky in that sense.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that helped you on the volleyball court?
I think it did. I think I'm a big advocate for kids not specializing too early. And I think it's really important to play as many sports as long as you can until you really find what you really like. And I apply the skills, both mental and physical, from that to volleyball as well. You know what you're going to do for a degree yet? Right now I'm studying history, so yeah, we'll see where that leads. I was just going to ask, where do you think that'll take you? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm going to be open-minded about it, potentially go to law school, but I'm just going to see what I'm really interested in. I applied a lot of different externships for this break, and hopefully maybe get some legal experience and stuff working in courts, yeah. That's your interest? Yeah, right now, but I'm pretty open-minded, I would say. Well, that's good to hear. I like to hear that. I've never thought it was fair when you're a young person to have to make a lifetime decision. Yeah, I agree with that. And I think what's really great about Carleton and liberal arts colleges is they really emphasize the interdisciplinary nature of academics and making you take classes outside of your comfort zone and such so that you can kind of see what you really like. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Awesome. Thank you. Classes are going well here? Yeah, it's been a great term. I do have to write a paper tonight. That was the game first, and then I have 4 pages left. So that's I better let you get to your paper. That's the next step. But yeah, this was awesome. Good. Could use the momentum from this to go finish that. All right. Thanks, Jennifer. Thank you. Appreciate it very much. Jennifer Bricker. She is from the Carleton Knights. We'll be wrapping things up here from West Gym in just a couple moments. I'm Washington County Sheriff Dan Starry. I support Angie Craig because she fights for law enforcement here in Minnesota. She works very hard. No one has fought harder for us than Angie Craig. Angie got us critical funding to hire more police officers and for better technology. And Angie took on those in her own party that tried to abolish the Minneapolis Police Department. And she pushed for more border agents to crack down on gangs, fentanyl, and human trafficking to secure the border. It's why Minnesota's rank-and-file police officers proudly endorse Angie Craig. Angie Craig has our back. I'm Angie Craig. I've always fought to fully fund law enforcement. Whether it's tackling crime or securing the border, I'll always fight for what's right. I'm Angie Craig running for Congress, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Angie Craig for Congress.
Hey, if you have ugly yellow toe fungus, you got to hear about the secret 2-minute trick that I found for my husband. It works from both the inside and the outside. Thousands of people are using it to get rid of their toe fungus. You can check it out at crystalflesh.com. Jake started off with a small spot on his big toe and then it spread and got really bad. His toes were nasty. It was so embarrassing. He was afraid to take his socks off. He hid his yellow and crumbly toes from everyone. He tried everything to get rid of it. Nothing helped. And then we found crystalflesh.com. It was the only thing that worked. In just a few weeks, his toes looked amazing. He's now walking around barefoot again. You guys need to try this. I'm telling you, this stuff is different. It's not sold in stores, but go check it out at crystalflesh.com. They'll even let you try it risk-free so you have nothing to lose. But whatever you do, don't let it get worse. You don't have to live with this anymore. Go check it out now. Just click over to crystalflesh.com.
Tommy! I can't wait for golf this weekend, huh, buddy? Time flies. Love you, man. Oh, don't forget your knee brace again. We aren't in college anymore.
Moments together matter, so help protect yourself from RSV. If you're 75 or older or 60 plus with a chronic condition like asthma, COPD, heart disease, or severe diabetes, you're at higher risk of landing in the hospital from RSV, and there are no prescription RSV treatments. Check eligibility and schedule your RSV vaccine at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textplan.us. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stop, opt out. Consult a doctor prior to use.
Wow, you look amazing. What have you been doing?
I'm sure you've heard of Ozempic, Wegovy, and the other GLP-1 medications, right? Well, I found this great company called Zelfie. If you qualify, their providers can prescribe medications like Ozempic and Wegovy and other GLP-1 medications that are 80 to 90% less expensive, all 100% online.
I can get GLP-1 medications for 80 to 90% less and do it all online? No doctor's office or pharmacy?
Yes, Zelfie can provide semaglutide or tirzepatide, the active ingredients in Ozempic and other expensive GLP-1s, but for 80 to 90% less and shipped directly to your door.
How do I get started with Zelfie?
Just send them a text.
Text BEST to 200-300 to get started today with Zelfie. Get the same active ingredients in Wegovy or Ozempic, but for 80 to 90% less and 100% online. Don't wait. Text BEST to 200-300 right now for a link to your exclusive offer. Text BEST to 200-300. That's BEST to 200-300. BEST to 200-300.
It's common knowledge that after age 30, our metabolism changes. We have less energy and gain weight easier. There's a way to feel better, not in years or months, but sometimes in just days.
I'm Chuck Norris. I tried everything. Working with a team of health experts, we came up with Morning Kick. Morning Kick is a revolutionary new formula that combines all my favorite supplements into one daily drink.
Morning Kick has probiotics to help you lose weight, prebiotics for digestion, superfoods for muscles and joints, and powerful anti-aging supplements. It'll help you feel youthful, energized, and helps manage stress.
I look and feel better than I have in years.
Go to roundhouseprovisions.com, use code SUPPORT, or text SUPPORT to 511-511 and claim 40% off. Roundhouseprovisions.com, code SUPPORT.
Every purchase comes with our 90-day money-back guarantee. You could be feeling these changes within just a couple of days.
Text SUPPORT to 511-511.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Tax fees may apply.
Well, that'll be a wrap. The Carleton Knights win this one in 4 sets. St. Mary's won the first set 25-22, and then Carleton reeled off 25-13, 23, and 13 wins to capture the victory. They are now 2-3 in the MIAC, 11-8 overall in the season. St. Mary's drops to 0-5 in the conference, 7-13 overall. McAllister is here next Friday. If you want to come watch some good MIC Conference volleyball, we'd invite you to come on over to West Gym. They don't have any admission charged for Carleton Knight Athletics. Our next broadcast will be next Saturday afternoon. The nationally ranked St. John's Johnnies will be in town to take on Carleton. We'll be on Power 96, 95.9 on your FM dial, and we'll have that game for you beginning about 12:40 next Saturday. Till then, this is Gordy Kosfeld. Let's go back to southern Minnesota's best classic rock on KQCL FM, Faribault, Minnesota, a town